Hello everyone, welcome back to Graded Reader History. Today we are going to talk about a shocking and incredible story, the story of a man who stole the king's crown. This story is not only about history, this story is about human greed. It is about courage, it is about loyalty. It is about how a person handles power, fear, temptation, and unexpected mercy. Many servants serve their king faithfully. They follow orders, they bow their heads, they carry their duties silently, they protect the palace. But true chaos begins when a trusted man decides to take the ultimate symbol of power for himself. The stakes and core, conflict. In the year 1671, in London, England, King Charles II wore a magnificent crown. It was made of pure gold. It was covered in hundreds of diamonds, rubies, and sapphires. It sat behind heavy iron bars inside the Tower of London. It was guarded day and night. Then came a man named Thomas Blood. He was a former soldier. He was clever. He was brave. He was dangerous. Thomas looked at the royal crown and saw his future. He did not want to earn money slowly. He did not want to serve quietly. He wanted to pull off the greatest heist in history. Think about this. He had to trick the elderly keeper of the jewels. He had to enter a tiny, dark vault. He had to flatten the golden crown with a wooden hammer so it would fit under his cloak. If he succeeded, he would become a rich legend. If he failed, he would hang from the gallows. His choice was simple: absolute fortune or immediate death. Practice, notice, and engagement. While watching this video, you can practice your English listening with me. Listen slowly, feel the meaning of the story. Repeat these key historical words with me: king, crown, servant, vault, steal, guard, treasure, escape, treason, and mercy. If this story touches your heart and helps you learn English, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and stay connected for more exciting historical lessons. Lesson 1. The temptation of the crown. Every human being faces moments of temptation. We see wealth. We see success. We see shortcut roads to power. Thomas Blood watched the noblemen ride through London. He saw their silk clothes. He saw their gold coins. Then he looked at his own empty pockets. He began to think dangerous thoughts. He said to himself, "Why should one king hold all the wealth while others suffer?" Desiring a better life is normal. Working hard is good. But the problem begins when we let envy control our minds. Sometimes we look at another person's treasure so long that we forget our honor. Thomas did not ask how to build a good life honestly. He asked how to steal a great life quickly. Many people think taking shortcuts brings happiness, but stolen gold carries a heavy weight. When you face a dark temptation, do not ask, "Will I get caught?" Ask yourself, "What kind of person will I become if I do this?" Thomas chose the path of greed, and that path led him straight into the shadows. Lesson 2. The strike in the dark vault. On a quiet morning in May, Thomas Blood put his plan into action. He dressed as a peaceful priest. He spoke gently. He smiled warmly. He made friends with the 77-year-old jewel keeper, Talbot Edwards. The old man trusted the fake priest. He opened the heavy iron doors. He brought Thomas into the small, dark vault. There it was, the royal crown, shining under the faint torchlight. Suddenly, Thomas struck the old keeper down. The room became deathly quiet. Thomas grabbed the golden crown, but it was too big to hide under his coat. So he took out a wooden mallet. He smashed the golden arches flat. Clack, clack, clack. Imagine that sound echoing inside the stone room. The crown of England, bent and broken in the dark. His partners took the royal orb and cut the royal scepter in half. Blood rushed to Thomas's face. His heart pounded like a drum. This teaches us a lesson about hidden actions. You can plan a secret deed carefully. You can hide your true face behind a smile. But wrong actions inside the dark always create a mess you cannot control. Lesson 3. The Chase and the Crushed Gold. Thomas wrapped the flattened crown under his cloak and ran out into the courtyard. Suddenly, the old keeper regained consciousness. He stumbled into the sunlight, bleeding and shouting, "Treason! The crown is stolen!" Guards shouted. Swords were drawn. Alarm bells rang across the Tower of London. Thomas ran toward the river. He pulled out a pistol and shot at the guards. He reached his horse and mounted it. He was seconds away from freedom. But at the final gate, a strong guard tackled him to the ground. The crushed golden crown slipped out from his cloak and rolled into the dirt. The rubies and diamonds sparkled in the mud. Thomas was thrown into a cold stone dungeon. Iron chains were wrapped around his arms and legs. He was brought directly before King Charles II. Stealing the crown was the ultimate crime. Everyone expected the king to send Thomas to the executioner immediately. The king looked at the dirty, bold thief and asked, "What if I give you your life?" Thomas looked the king directly in the eyes. He did not cry. He did not beg. He replied, "I will endeavor to deserve it, sire." The king was amazed by his nerve and courage. Instead of executing Thomas, the king pardoned him completely. He gave him his freedom and granted him an annual estate in Ireland. Conclusion and final message. The story of the servant who stole the crown shows us that audacity can leave kings speechless, but real honor comes from within. You may feel tempted by quick shortcuts today. You may feel like your progress is too slow, your goals are too far, and your path is too hard. But remember Thomas Blood. He risked his life for a stolen crown, only to realize that true value cannot be smashed into a coat or taken by force. Keep striving honestly, stand firm in your integrity, and never forget that an honorable life is worth more than all the gold in the world. Thank you for listening today. Keep practicing your English, keep learning history, and I will see you in the next lesson.